If you're over 60, there's a good chance you've heard people talk about seeds like they're tiny miracle foods. They show up in smoothies, salads, energy bars, health blogs, and even in conversations with friends. Some seeds are praised for supporting heart health, others for digestion, others for reducing inflammation. And then there are seeds you're told to avoid because they're too salty, too processed, or cooked in oils that might not be ideal for aging arteries. It's a lot. And for many older adults, it can be confusing to know what's truly helpful, what's just hype, and what might not be right for your personal health situation. That's exactly why today's video exists. We're going to slow things down, walk through the research calmly, and help you make thoughtful choices, because food choices after 60 are not about perfection. They're about understanding, balance, and supporting your body's needs as it changes with age. So today, we'll explore 5 seeds that many older adults enjoy and find beneficial. And just as importantly, 3 seeds or seed-based products that you may want to be more cautious with. Nothing extreme, nothing fear-based, just clear, gentle, practical guidance. And before we begin, one gentle reminder. Nothing in this video replaces the guidance of your personal doctor. If you have heart disease, kidney issues, digestive conditions, or take medications that could interact with certain foods, always check with your healthcare provider before making changes. Let's begin with the first seed on our list, one that has been used for thousands of years. 1. Sesame seeds, a mineral-dense seed with benefits and boundaries. Sesame seeds may look simple, but they've been used across cultures for thousands of years because they're small, flavorful, and surprisingly nutrient-dense. People often overlook them, yet sesame seeds contain essential minerals that become especially important with age. What sesame seeds offer adults over 60? Sesame seeds contain calcium, magnesium, iron, copper, manganese, healthy fats, fiber, lignans, plant compounds that may support general well-being. For many older adults, these nutrients matter. Calcium and magnesium support bone health, while fiber helps digestion move more smoothly, which tends to become more challenging as we age. Some early studies suggest sesame seeds may support healthy cholesterol patterns, but it's important to emphasize that seeds do not replace medications or medical care. Their role is supportive, not curative. Black versus white sesame seeds. Black sesame seeds contain slightly higher levels of antioxidants and minerals. White sesame seeds tend to have a milder taste and are more commonly used in cooking. Either one is fine, the choice really comes down to flavor and personal preference. How to use sesame seeds safely. For adults over 60, sesame seeds are best used, sprinkled over vegetables, added to stir-fries, blended into tahini, mixed into oatmeal or yogurt. A teaspoon or tablespoon is more than enough. They add nutrition without overwhelming your diet. Remember, because sesame seeds are calorie-dense, moderation helps keep your portions balanced, especially if your doctor has recommended weight management or blood sugar control. 2. Chia seeds. Fiber, hydration, and gentle support for digestion. Chia seeds have become very popular, especially among older adults, because they offer something simple and valuable: fiber. As we age, digestion often slows. Constipation becomes more frequent. Blood sugar can fluctuate more easily. Fiber helps with all of these issues, and chia seeds are one of the easiest ways to increase fiber in your diet without taking supplements. What chia seeds offer? Chia seeds absorb water and form a gel-like texture. This helps support regular bowel movements, promote a feeling of fullness, slow the absorption of carbohydrates, contribute small amounts of omega-3 ALA, support hydration. For older adults who struggle with constipation or blood sugar stability, chia can be a gentle, supportive addition. A safe way to use chia seeds. Because chia seeds expand, it's important to soak them in water or milk before consuming. Avoid eating them dry. Start with small amounts, like 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon. Drink water along with them. A popular choice is an overnight chia pudding with almond or coconut milk. Adding berries or a pinch of cinnamon makes it more enjoyable and adds antioxidants. Who should be cautious? If you have swallowing difficulties, digestive strictures, or chronic digestive conditions, speak with your doctor before consuming chia seeds. Their ability to absorb liquid is powerful, and for some people, too powerful. Used mindfully, though, chia seeds can support gentle digestion in a very safe way. 3. Flax seeds, a fiber-rich seed with practical heart and digestive benefits. Flax seeds often come up in conversations about digestion, cholesterol, and menopause symptoms. But not everyone knows how to use them properly. For adults over 60, the main benefits of flax seeds come from soluble and insoluble fiber, lignans, a type of plant compound, ALA omega-3 seconds. Why fiber matters more with age. Fiber helps support regular bowel movements, maintain stable blood sugar levels, support overall digestive comfort, promote feelings of fullness. The soluble fiber in flax seeds forms a gentle gel that can help slow digestion in a healthy, steady way. Whole versus ground flax, this matters. This is one of the most misunderstood parts of flax seeds. Your body cannot break down whole flax seeds, meaning they pass through undigested. To get the benefits, flax seeds must be ground fresh or purchase ground flax meal. 1 tablespoon per day is more than enough for most adults. How to use flax seeds safely. You can sprinkle ground flax onto oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, soups, homemade baked goods. Just remember that flax seeds absorb liquid, so pairing them with moist foods helps them work well. Who should be cautious? If you have bowel strictures, severe constipation, or conditions where high fiber is discouraged, speak with your doctor before adding flax seeds to your routine. If you're over 60 and you appreciate health guidance that is calm, balanced, and designed specifically for your stage of life, consider subscribing to True Senior Healthness. Here, we don't chase trends or promise miracles. We explain things clearly, with respect for your body, your medical history, and your goals for independence and longevity. Let's continue. 4. Hemp seeds, a simple way to add plant protein and healthy fats. Hemp seeds or hemp hearts have gained popularity among older adults because they're easy to digest and rich in nutrients that support steady energy. Why people over 60 often like hemp seeds? Hemp seeds contain plant-based protein with all essential amino acids, omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, magnesium, zinc, iron, vitamin E. This combination helps support muscle maintenance, energy, metabolism, skin health, general inflammation balance. Easy ways to add hemp seeds. Hemp seeds do not need to be soaked or ground. You can use them on oatmeal or yogurt, on salads, in smoothies, in soups, mixed into fruit bowls. They add a soft, nutty flavor without overpowering your meal. Who should be cautious? If you take anticoagulants, or if your doctor has advised you to limit certain types of fats, always check before increasing hemp seeds in your diet. Otherwise, most adults tolerate hemp seeds very well. 5. Pumpkin seeds, magnesium support, and a simple snack alternative. Pumpkin seeds, especially roasted unsalted ones, are one of the most underrated seeds for older adults. They contain magnesium, zinc, plant sterols, protein, healthy fats. Why magnesium matters after 60? Magnesium supports muscle function, nerve function, energy metabolism, blood pressure balance. Many older adults unknowingly consume less magnesium than they need, especially if they avoid nuts or whole grains. Pumpkin seeds are a convenient way to increase intake. How to add pumpkin seeds safely? A small handful, a tablespoon or 2 is enough. You can sprinkle them onto salads, add them to yogurt, snack on them instead of chips, add them to homemade trail mixes. Just remember, choose unsalted pumpkin seeds to avoid excessive sodium. When to be cautious? If you are on a low potassium or low phosphorus diet, or if you have kidney disease, pumpkin seeds should be discussed with your healthcare provider. Asterisk now. Let's transition. 3 seeds or seed products older adults should use with caution. Asterisk. This section is not about fear. It's about awareness and making informed choices, because some seed-based products are processed, highly salted, or coated in sugars and oils that don't support heart or metabolic health, especially after 60. Let's look at them one by one. 1. Salted sunflower seeds, the sodium problem. Sunflower seeds themselves can be nutritious. They contain vitamin E, fiber, and healthy fats. The issue is not the seed, it's the salt. Many prepackaged sunflower seed snacks contain 1,000 milligrams of sodium per serving. Sometimes even more if flavored. For adults over 60, especially those with high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney disease, fluid retention. Excess sodium can lead to water retention, increased blood pressure, extra strain on the heart and kidneys. A safer alternative. Choose unsalted sunflower seeds, lightly salted if approved by your doctor. Or mix a small amount of salted seeds with unsalted options to reduce total sodium intake. This approach helps preserve the enjoyment without overwhelming your heart. 2. Sesame brittle and sugar-coated seeds, the hidden sugar trap. Many people assume sesame brittle or sugary seed snacks are healthy because they contain seeds, but the majority of these snacks are coated in sugar syrups, high in added sugars, sometimes coated in honey or caramel, low in fiber compared to whole seeds. For older adults, especially those managing blood sugar, weight, triglycerides, metabolic syndrome, these treats can make things harder. This doesn't mean you can never enjoy them. It just means these snacks should be considered occasional treats, not daily staples. A better alternative. Choose raw sesame, lightly toasted sesame, tahini, or controlled portions of seeds mixed with fruit. This way, you get the nutrients without the sugar overload. 3. Cottonseed oil and seed blends, a processed oil to be mindful of. Cottonseed oil is commonly found in packaged nut mixes, seed blends, crackers, trail mixes, some baked goods, salad dressings. The concern with cottonseed oil is not that it is toxic or dangerous in dramatic terms. Rather, it is heavily processed. It is high in omega-6 fats, which many adults already consume in excess. It often appears in foods that are also high in sodium or sugar. For heart health, especially after 60, it's usually better to choose oils like olive oil, avocado oil, small amounts of unrefined oils, or whole food fats like nuts, seeds, and fish. How to reduce cottonseed oil intake? Simply, check food labels. Choose products using olive oil or avocado oil. Make homemade snack mixes. Choose whole ingredients over processed ones. This approach supports balanced energy and reduces inflammation triggers. Asterisk, asterisk, final section. Your seeds, your health, your long-term well-being, asterisk, asterisk. If there's one message you take away today, let it be this. Seeds can be wonderful additions to your diet after 60, but they are not magic, and they are not required for good health. They are simply tools. Small foods with nutrients that can support digestion, energy, and overall well-being when used thoughtfully. The key is not to fear seeds or worship them, but to understand them. Sesame seeds offer minerals and gentle fiber. Chia seeds support hydration and digestion when soaked properly. Flax seeds offer fiber and plant compounds when ground. Hemp seeds provide easy plant protein and healthy fats. Pumpkin seeds help fill in magnesium gaps that appear with age. And just as importantly, too much salt can make sunflower seeds challenging for your heart. Too much added sugar turns sesame brittle into more of a dessert. Cottonseed oil shows up in foods where the real issue is processing, not the seeds themselves. At this stage of life, your goal is not to chase the latest superfood. Your goal is to support your independence, mobility, energy, and confidence for as many years as possible. And thoughtful, balanced nutrition is part of that journey. If you decide to add seeds to your diet, start slowly. Pay attention to how your body feels. Read labels. Choose whole foods when you can. And talk with your doctor if you have heart, kidney, or digestive issues. Because the healthiest diet is not the trendiest, it's the one that works safely for your body. Thank you for taking time today to care for your health. Your heart, your digestion, your energy, they all benefit when you make decisions with clarity instead of fear or hype. You deserve health guidance that respects your age, your experience, and your goals. And I'm honored to walk that journey with you.